I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best point guards right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. Let me know in the comment section down below who are your guys' favorite point guards used right now in my team, and of course let me know what you guys would change about my top 10. But coming in, I'm at number 10 spot. You guys might not like this too much, but it's going to be Galaxy Donovan Mitchell. I still do think he's a really good point guard. He's 6'1" with a 6'10" wingspan, but I do understand that now he is really undersized, being only 6'1" at the point guard spot. Now we got 6'11", 6'10", 6'9" point guards. Obviously going to be definitely undersized, but I still do think he's probably the 10th best point guard. There's a couple different guys you could go with. For me, I still think he's super elite on the offensive end. He has a 95 driving dunk, 98 vertical, still able to get to the rim and dunk on people with Hall of Fame posterizer, limitless takeoff. He's got a pretty good jump shot in my opinion, 92 three ball, 97 mid range. He's got a pretty good release, like I said. And dribble six wise, I think are pretty decent. Overall, I think Donovan Mitchell still gives you really good offense. Yes, defensively, he's going to be a little bit of a liability. I still think he plays way better defense than these stats and badges do show for whatever reason. I don't know if it's his wingspan being 6'10" or his player model. He just gets really good defensive animations, but I do think he's dropped all the way down to the number 10 spot. At number 9, in my opinion, is just going to be a better Donovan Mitchell, and that's going to be Galaxy John Morant. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan. I mean, he just plays better defense than a guy like Donovan Mitchell, and he's got a faster jump shot. To me, they're very similar in the sense that they're really good rim running point guards. Ja might be a little bit better, having a 98 driving dunk, 98 vertical, also having Hall of Fame posterizer and limitless takeoff. But I think Ja just pretty much does the same thing as D-Mitch on the offensive end, just going to be a better defender with a 92 perimeter, 95 lateral quickness, 88 steal, 84 interior, and a 75 block. And he's also 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan, so he's going to be taller and probably does have a better player model. I think they're very similar point guards, but in my opinion, Ja is going to be the 9th best in the game. Coming in, I'm in number 8 spot is going to be the Pink Diamond Tyreke. When he first dropped in my team, I actually thought he was way better than what I think he is right now. I still think he's a very good point guard. He's 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan, but I think he's really a liability on the defensive end. Like, honestly, you could make an argument he's not even that much better of a defender than a guy like Donovan Mitchell, because he's only got an 80 block, 88 steal, 88 perimeter, and an 84 interior defense, and he's missing some really key defensive badges like anchor, brick wall, challenger, interceptor, menace, like even post lockdown. Like, those are some really key defensive badges, and all around he just really doesn't do anything too crazy on the defensive side of things. He's just a 6'6" point guard with a pretty good jump shot, and he can drive to the rim, and he's pretty fast. Other than that, though, I don't think Tyreke is really that great. I think he's going to be the 8th best point guard. Coming in, I'm in number 7 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Dennis Johnson. I think he's actually one of the more underrated point guards in the game. He's 6'4" with a 6'7" wingspan, and he's going to be one of the best lockdown guards in the game. He's got a 97 steal, 97 lateral quickness, 97 perimeter, and a 90 interior defense. So all around, gonna give you some great play on the defensive side of things. He's got Hall of Fame anchor, challenger, clamps, glove, and pick dodger as well. And then playmaking wise, he's got Hall of Fame clamp breaker and Hall of Fame quick first step. So tons of good Hall of Fame badges on Dennis Johnson. And then he's also got like 95 speed, 95 acceleration. So he's pretty fast, especially with the ball in his hands, having a 95 speed with the ball. But the craziest thing about this card, in my opinion, is probably when you go to the animation screen, he has some very good dribble stakes. First off, he's got the quick drops off one, which, if you guys don't know, are one of the best dunk packages in my team. He's also got the MJ dribble style, Fox size up, and the John Wall escape. So those are some really good sigs on, like, you know, for especially for a point guard, those are some very good dribble sigs. He's also got the normal leaner and the Dame behind the back with a very good jump shot. So all around, I think you could even argue Dennis Johnson could be a little bit higher than number 7. I'm at number 6 spot. I'm going with kind of another shorter guard, and that's going to be Galaxy Donovan. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'8" wingspan. I think he's just barely going to miss out of the top 5. I mean, if you want to include him in the top 5 point guards, I definitely think you could make that argument, but there's just so many good point guards in my team right now. For me, though, he's just super nice on the offensive end. In my opinion, he's just a better John Morant because he's got way better defensive stats, including a 95 steal, 95 lateral quickness, 95 perimeter, also having a 79 block and a 78 interior defense. Jump shot wise, I also like his release a lot more than a guy like John Morant. So for the shorter point guards, I think like D-Mitch is obviously the worst. Then it goes John Morant. I mean, and then maybe Dennis Johnson. He's not really a short point guard because he does play really good defense. And then, like I said, my number 6 spot is going to be Galaxy Bull Don Ol. Halfway into my top 10 point guards, at my number 5 spot is going to be the Pink Diamond Penny Hardaway. I'm not going to put both of these pennies because the Amethyst and the Pink Diamond are basically the same card. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, if you look at these stats and then you look at the Pink Diamond, they are pretty identical. Like, there's really not that big of a difference, besides, like, I believe the ball handle is like a +7 on the Pink Diamond, but I still do think Pink Diamond Penny Hardaway is a top 5 point guard. He's 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, so obviously gonna have that height advantage and that height, you know, for the point guard position to be super elite. Jump shot wise, I don't think he's too great. I mean, stats and badges wise, he's nothing like too crazy. He does have Hall of Fame quick first step though, Hall of Fame killer combos, hyper drive, dimer, clamp breaker, so he does have some really good Hall of Fame playmaking badges, but all around this card isn't gonna like wow you from stats and badges, you know, from that point of view. But all around, I think he still is a top 5 point guard. At my number 4 spot, I'm gonna include both Magic Johnsons in this top 10, just because I feel like they're a lot different, where the Amethyst Penny and the Pink Diamond Penny are legit the exact same card, but I do think there's a pretty big difference between the Pink Diamond Magic and the Galaxy Opal. So I think if you want to include Pink Diamond Magic on this top 10, he is going to be the 4th best point guard, which is kind of crazy to say that both the Magic Johnsons in the game are both going to be top 4 point guards. He's 6'9" at the point guard spot with a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, this Magic card has been in the game for so long. You guys know what he can do. He just plays really good defense. He's pretty much a liability he's not a liability. He's pretty much a mismatch on the offensive end against most guards. Unless you match like a Ben Simmons, a Penny Hardaway, or another Magic, you're probably going to have the huge height advantage with a guy like Magic Johnson. So for me, I do think his Pink Diamond version going to be at the number 4 spot. At my number 3 spot is going to be one of the more fun cards to use in my team, and you could definitely make the argument for the most fun point guard to use. It's going to be Galaxy but James Harden. He's a point guard shooting guard, 6'5" with a 6'10" wingspan, and he is just so fun to use on the offensive end. He's got a great jump shot, has some really good dribble 6, 96 3 ball, 93 mid range, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, has tons and tons of Hall of Fame shooting badges like Agent 3, Amp, the Blinders, Deadeye, Limitless Range. He's got Hall of Fame Clay Breaker, Dimer, Hails for Days, Hyper Drive, Killer Combos, Quick First Stab. Also does have a 97 ball handle, 95 speed with ball, and like I said, has a super good jump shot on quick timing and some very elite dribble 6. He moves very similar to like Harden in real life, kind of like very hard to guard at the 3-point line. And all around, I think James Harden gonna be the 3rd best point guard in the game. And then at my number 2 spot, I do believe it's gonna be Galaxy but Ben Simmons. But honestly, I do think number 2 and number 1 are very, very close. And you could realistically have Ben Simmons as your best point guard. I mean, he's so elite on the defensive side of things because he's 6'11" at point guard with a 7-foot wingspan. And he's also got a really good player model in game. And then you take a look at the defensive stats. He's got a 90 block, 94 steal, 94 lateral quickness, 89 perimeter, and 86 interior defense. So all around, the card gives you some super elite defense. He's also got Hall of Fame Clamp Breaker, Quick First Step, and he's also got Hall of Fame Anchor, Challenger, Clamps, Glove, Menace, Pick Dodger, Post Lockdown. Like, the card badge wise, at least on the defensive end and stats wise, very good defender. 65 3 ball is probably the only flaw with the card. His jump shot is actually pretty nice and easy to green. 65 3 ball going to be a little bit low, but he can still definitely knock down threes. And then in my opinion, guys, I do think the new Galaxy Magic is going to be the new best point guard. He's 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, and there you can definitely notice a difference between his Pink Diamond and his Galaxy Opal. The big difference is probably his jump shot being on quick timing, and he now has the MJ dribble style and the Steve Francis size up. That alone just makes the card so much better because he can actually move a little bit. If you guys know, in his Pink Diamond version, he's got the Magic Johnson dribble style, he's got the pro size up, and he doesn't even have the Kobe escape. I thought for some reason he had the Kobe escape on his Pink Diamond version. So now the card's movement is going to be so much better. He's got a quicker jump shot, and then even stats and badges wise, probably a little bit of an upgrade. But I'm not even really talking about the stats and the badges of why I think the Galaxy Opal is so much better. It just really comes down to the animations with the dribble 6 and the jump shot as well. But let me know what you guys think about my top 10 point guards in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.